We've made it to 2026, and 2025 was kind of crazy. I saw one meme that said, if 2025 was a drink, it would be a colonoscopy prep. Now, you might be thinking, how can I improve my personal finances in 2026 to make it better than 2025? This video is going to show you just two simple ways to improve your personal finances and start building wealth. These are not easy, but they are simple. So if that's something that interests you, be sure to stick around. If you're new here, my name's Chris, and I'm into personal finance. That's what this channel's about: personal finance, travel hacking, and I'm coming at this topic from the position as a teacher. So if you're a teacher or a public servant, this might be useful for you. And if so, I'd encourage you to stick around and subscribe to the channel and like the video. Now, back to the topic of two things that can benefit you and help you build wealth. The first thing you'll want to do to build wealth in the new year is spend less than you make. Now, that may seem very difficult, but there are steps you can take to spend less than you make. Because if you never spend less than you make, the best you can do is tread water and spend every dollar that you make, which means that your net worth will be basically zero. Now, you may have a house or a car that can add into your net worth, but you're never going to have any liquid cash available. And that is problematic. So that is number one: spend less than you make. And there are a couple of ways that you can do this. And that could be, number one, cut expenses. And that can be kind of challenging. But if you get a budget and you look at where you're bleeding money out every month on things that you don't necessarily need, you may have 10 streaming services when you only need 8. You could cut some money off of your budget there. You could sell an expensive car and then buy a cheaper used car if you are inclined to do that, and that could cut your monthly expenses down as well. There is another lever that you can pull, and that is to make more money. And if you're only working 40 hours a week, there are still a lot of hours that you're awake that you could be doing something. Side hustles like door dashing. If you're a teacher, you might be able to tutor or find some part-time jobs teaching in the evenings, and that might allow you to add some money into your coffers every month. But number one, you do need to ensure that you are spending less than you make on a monthly basis. Otherwise, you'll never be able to earn wealth. And if you're going in the hole every month, then you're just getting deeper and deeper in debt. And some of those debts might have interest rates in the 20 to 30 range, and that could be a major detriment to your ability to build wealth. So that is number one: spend less than you make. Not easy necessarily. That brings us to step two in building wealth in the new year, and that is to invest automatically. David Bach, the author of The Automatic Millionaire, says that you need to make your savings automatic. And that is the same for Ramit Sethi. You need to make it automatic. You don't want to think about it. You just want to set it up once and then forget about it. And the way to do that, if you're a teacher, is frequently not even up to you. Your school board, your state, your county might automatically say, when you get hired, this is what you're putting into retirement. This is what we're putting into your retirement. At the end of 10, 20, 30 years, you will either have an annuity or you'll have this stash of money that you can then draw upon when you get into your golden years. For other people who are not in the public service field, you may have to do this once, and that means that you'll set up an automatic withdrawal from your paycheck through your employer, or you'll have to set up a brokerage account on your own, and then you will be able to set the amount that you want to take out on a monthly basis. And once you have the margin in your bank account every month, once you have a little bit of surplus income to put towards savings and investments, that's what you'll want to do to start to build wealth. Now, you're not going to get wealthy if you just put money into a savings account over and over and over again. Once you get a little bit of a cash buffer, a lot of personal finance experts say that should be 3 to 6 months. Once you've done that, then you can start investing. And there are lots of videos out there on investing. A lot of people choose to put them in target date funds. That's what Ramit Sethi, who is the author of I Will Teach You to Be Rich. That's what he recommends. Other people say to put it into S&P 500 index funds or global index funds, but the idea is that you want your money to start to work for you rather than continuing to work for every dollar that you make. So you'll need to start investing your money, and you need to make it automatic, because if it's left up to you, you don't pay yourself first. When it comes to the end of the month, you will have basically spent everything. There will be usually nothing left to put towards your savings. So make that automatic. And that's what the idea behind the automatic millionaire is. You'll build wealth over time, and you will adjust your spending levels. So, oh, we don't have money to go out to eat one more time this month because we've already paid ourselves first. Pay yourself first before you pay other people, as long as you're not going to go into very deep debt or anything like that, and you will get ahead over time. So that is the second simple step. It's going to be easy if you have a little bit of surplus. If not, you'll need to go back to step one and figure that out. But those are the only two things you need to build wealth in the new year. There you have it. Only two things you need to do in order to build wealth in the coming year. And if you keep doing it over a period of years or decades, you'll have a fairly substantial nest egg. Number one, spend less than you make on a regular basis. That doesn't mean that every month you'll do that, but in general, you'll need to spend less than you make so that you can have a surplus built up. And then number two, you need to invest that surplus to get your money working for you so that you don't have to work for every dollar that you make. So it's not necessarily easy, but it is simple. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. Again, if you enjoyed the video, you can subscribe, or you can hit the like button, or you can do both. So thanks again for watching, and peace out.